We've been learning about one of my heroes, George Washington Carver. He is such an amazing individual. He's known as a humanitarian, a scientist, which is also along the same lines as a botanist. And you should know by now what a botanist is. So he's a scientist, a botanist, a humanitarian. He's known as the plant doctor. He is also known as the Peanut Man, and I like to refer to him as the savior of the South. So, who was George Washington Carver? You've been collecting some information and learning about him, and now I want you to be in a group I will designate. You will be in a group of 4. You will now create a Prezi, and it's going to include some specific information. Now, I'm going to give that in a text on your Google Classroom, but right now I'll tell you that what I envision is a Prezi that celebrates and talks about the accomplishments of this awesome human being. So, one person in the group, and you can divide this up in your group however you wish, but one person needs to be responsible for displaying on several slides, maybe at least 4 or more, about his early life and all the hardships he endured. His early life including his challenges with his education. Then there should be a group who, or a person in the group of 4 who talks about his contribution to our society as a humanitarian. So one person should be in charge of that, and you can certainly help each other with that information. Also, someone should talk about his contribution to the area of science and botany. That will be your 3rd person. So they're talking about his contributions to science and botany. The 4th person will need to talk about and show illustrations of how peanuts are grown, how peanuts convert nitrogen so other plants may use it, and finally, the history of the peanut. So, each person, you can help each other with the information, but each person is going to be responsible for some of the slides. And you'll only be graded on the slides that you create. But as a group of 4, it should be put into a beautiful presentation that lets me know you know all about George Washington Carver. Now, you're going to begin that work today and work as hard as you can. But we won't be able to finish it until next week. In fact, my anticipation is at the end of the class on Tuesday, which we'll be doing science both Monday and Tuesday, you'll have this finished. Okay, thanks. Be good.